Hi, this is Anna, and today we will be playing Hot Dish. This is like a cooking game where you try to pass all the levels, so okay, we will start now. Okay, so here we are. Choose player, create new profile. Okay, adventure mode. My goodness, just look at you. How much you've grown. Come give Mama Giovanni a great big hug. Since you were young, I knew you belonged in the kitchen. You've always had a knack for cooking delicious meals. Cooking here at the Ristorante Giovanni is a little different than cooking at home. But once I show you a few things, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Let's start cooking! I can just imagine the way she talks. Okay, we're making spaghetti. So, we have to wait till this reaches the green area, and click. Okay. Chop the tomatoes. Excellent. Mince the garlic. Okay, and then we have to like click these arrows. And then that like puts the stuff in the sauce. It looks like onions and garlic and stuff. Okay, this game is gonna make me hungry. Yay, 5 stars. Once you've completed a dish, you will receive a rating of 1 to 5 stars, based on the dish's quality. If you have made no mistakes, you will receive a perfect dish rating. Okay. So obviously we passed that level. A star is born. You've gotten a 5-star rating on your first dish. Yay. The highlight of the meal was the spaghetti marinara. It was a delicious take on a classic dish. Okay, and then we continue. Now we're gonna make pizza formaggio. Roll the dough.
Yum, yum.
Okay, this game is gonna make me hungry.
Good.
Now we have to stir the sauce. And then we bake the pizza. To finish the pizza dish, the clock icon shows that this is a timed activity. Click to begin and click again to end. Remember to stop the indicator in the middle of the green area for the best score. Okay. So there we go. Okay, now we get to make Magnifico! You're a natural in the kitchen, but let's try something more difficult. Today you'll be cooking an entire meal at once. We'll use my grandmother's recipe from the old country for lasagna alla bolognese. It's more complicated than spaghetti marinara, but I'll be there to help you along if you get into trouble. Okay, so now we have to make the pizza and the lasagna. Okay, so here's what I do. I work up until you get to the bake, and then I bake them both at once.
Excellent.
or until you get to the finish, whatever it is. Because if you leave dishes in the fridge for a while, they lose stars, and then we don't want that.
Yum, yum.
And then they'll ruin your score.
Good.
Yeah, see, now we're simmering it. Saute. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if it took that long to bake in real life? You know, unfortunately, it takes a lot longer to bake than just a minute or so, or however long it takes to drag it to the green area. And yay, we got it. Okay, now this part, okay, we're going to try to like move the tiles, and then you don't want the pests, you know, the bugs, to reach this pink area, or you'll get a fine, and then 3 fines, and you lose. In the kitchen cleanup, you'll have to make sure your kitchen is clean before the health inspector arrives. Object of the game, reach the goal before the time runs out. How to play, swap tiles to make matches of 3 or more to clear them from the board. More tiles will fill their place. Keep pests out of the highlighted area, or you'll be fined for violation. Get 3 fines and the game is over. Okay, we got it. So, and it gets harder as the game goes on. I know that, like, some of them, like, I just can't win. Like, you know, I always get, like, a lot of pests in the... Yep. Okay, where should we go to now? And that arrow, that's like a hint. And yeah, we're almost there. And then that's 1 fine. Yay, we got it! So then we earned a power-up, the spatula time. We'll put the game into slow motion, allowing you to work faster. That is the end of this part. Tomorrow we will start the next part. Excellente! You are becoming quite the gourmet chef. You're still a little skinny, but Mama Giovanni will take care of that. And now that you'll be choosing your own dishes to prepare for the restaurant, you can start cooking meals that might fatten you up a bit. Okay. Well, we're going to end here and then pick up in our next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.